Ow. I feel like this is still too loud. Absolutely nothing. "41 minutes. And I haven't streamed. The last time I did was... shit, that was when Mighty had his rerun. Might have seemed like I confirmed the sentiment that I was going to nuke my channel. I did not. Ow. Even though it would have been kind of funny if I did. I just haven't really been doing that much. And I also just deleted Star Rail. When I did that, oh my god, my PlayStation let out a sigh of relief. That game was 140 goddamn gigabytes. They knew too much. I mean, it's also just crazy in the context of Genshin Impact essentially being on its 6.2 version of the game. And it's at 160. And then at the time, I did play a little bit of 3.8, but not that much. And that was, when it was 140 something. I don't remember. Fucking insane. But yeah, I just wanted to stream. Play some Session. It's a very chill game. I also was like, hey, I actually hit 50 hours in this game. And I did that whole... I played Skate 4 for 50 hours video. Here were my thoughts. Not really gonna do that for this game, though. But it's fun. I don't see a world where I stop playing this game. Unless they remaster, not remaster, just put the OG Skate games on the PlayStation Store, which is never happening. But yeah, let's see, what the fuck happened since I streamed last? Did Thanksgiving happen? I don't remember. It's like I've been stuck in a time capsule. Is that the right word? I don't know. Ow. My ankles. Christmas happened. My Christmas was pretty good. The Gathering, not being a magician. And that's been fun. I've been playing a few Commander games with people. I've won one of them. And that was epic. I was very happy that I won the game. But yeah, my commander of choice is Emmett Selk, the Unsundered. I built a deck around him that was $80. It was a little bit more than that because I got the pricier version of the Emmett card. Fucking worth it. Even though not really, I can't really see the foil when I play him. But that's whatever. Ow. So, yeah, it's been fun. The deck's all just about milling yourself and then either playing a bunch of scary crap from the graveyard or finding your win condition that says when you draw a card but you can't because your library or your deck has no cards, you win. So that was fun. The first game I played with the deck, I almost won because of that mechanic, but I did not read my cards properly. And I sold. But I decked myself. And that was funny. And then the second game I played with the deck was more like a half game, because the game store that we were at just didn't... we didn't have enough time, because we got there like an hour later than we normally do. And we were just like, yeah, whoever has the most impressive looking board wins.
And that was not me.
And then the last game I played, which was on Monday, I won. I was going up against... It was me and my friend. All of my friends were playing. They were running, what was the commander? A target, I think. Big dragons. And they had a win condition, which was just... I think it was an enchantment. It was like if he played a dragon that had power 6 or greater, I think, deal 4 damage to target player, or to target. And so he did it once, and then he had a card that let him like draw 7 cards, and so he did that. And so it was like, okay, if he draws another dragon, I'm dead. Well, he didn't. He drew 7 lands. And so I was able to win just based off the fact that I had more creatures than he did. And so even if he did block all of my stuff, I would still kill him because the HP was that low. And I was like, oh, yes. Yes, now I know that I built the deck right. Yes. So, yeah. I do plan on getting some more cards, though. Because I have 2 other decks. One of them's an artifact deck. I don't hate it. I just don't like how it is right now. Like, the commander, I think, is fucking awesome. Because it's not limited to just artifacts. Artifacts and colorless spells. It's like Eldrazi, which I've always liked. I think that they look fucking awesome. As a kid, I didn't realize that what was it, Emrakul, the Aeon's Twin, I think that's the name of the card? Yeah. I thought that was a fake card when I was a kid. It's like, nah, there's no way you just get an extra turn. There's no way it just destroys 6 things on the board every time it attacks. And ain't no way it just gets reshuffled into your deck and has protection from everything. Like, it's like, oh, no, that is a real card. But I'm not getting that card because that shit is expensive. For me, at least. Any card that's above like $15, I'm like, okay, you're pushing it. So, but yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't say the name of the commander. Saheeli the Gifted. Pretty good. I had a pre-con that was very epic. So, I've played with that twice, and I did lose twice, unfortunately, but it's my first 2 in-person games of Commander, is what it is. And then I got the Y'shtola deck from Final Fantasy XIV, because I'm a big Final Fantasy XIV fan. Pre-Dawn Trail, because I just hadn't played Dawn Trail, and I never finished the Endwalker post MSQ quests, because honestly, Endwalker kind of ended perfectly for me, and I was like, I don't need to keep playing this game. I'm satisfied with how the story ended here. I'll just headcanon everything else, whatever. So, yeah. So I got the Y'shtola deck, and that was cool. I did win a game with it, which was nice. But yeah, I plan on getting upgrades for that, and the artifact deck, and the Emmet deck. There's like 2 cards that I want to put in there. A Jace card and another Blink spell. Because that mechanic is pretty good with Emmet. especially if you can infinite turn yourself, which is funny. And that's going to be with my Christmas money. And some other of my Christmas money is going to go towards getting the Final Fantasy 1 through 6 Pixel collection. And finally start uploading videos again. I do genuinely want to finish, oh my god, what's the game called? Space and Time for You. That's not the name of the game. It was the game that I was uploading. It was one that was kind of similar to Until Then. And I vaguely remember what happened last. We were trying to get out of the school to look for our girlfriend. And we were with, I don't think it was the student council president, but it was someone, and the teacher had lost his mind because of the crazy shit that was happening with said girlfriend, and so we were going inside his head and doing a court style thing. That's the last I remember. It was fun. I like the art style. So, I would like to get back to that. I just don't know when. And then, yeah, play through Final Fantasy 1 through 6, I think would be interesting. I am playing through 10 right now. And that's fun. I'm not that far in the game, but I'm enjoying it. I see why a lot of people call it great, and I don't even think I'm on the great stuff yet. So, outside of that, mostly just been playing Session, my gacha game Slop. I was not able to get more cons of Durin, which was unfortunate. I was kind of sad about that, but it is what it is. I think the live stream's for me, it's tomorrow night instead of Friday in the morning. Well, okay, I guess actually since it is New Year's and it's Wednesday, or no, it's Thursday, right? Am I tripping? Yeah, I'm right. I'm right. Yeah, then it would actually just be tonight. It sounds weird to say. I've been trying to hit this spot, perfectly for a while. I'm just not able to do what I want to do. But with the music and everything, it's so soothing to play this game again, to call with some friends, and just dick around. Even if I do fail, that's okay. I don't really have any New Year's resolutions either. I want to get a job. That'd be nice. Go back to school, which I should be able to do now that my outstanding account balance has been paid off. Shout out, Grandma. That was funny in my head, sorry. Go back into some way of music education, because I think that'd be awesome. And then, yeah. I think it'd be awesome if I could work in a card store, now that I'm really getting back into Magic. Because I wouldn't say I was that big on the game when I was younger. I played around, what was it? Born of the Gods and Journey into the Mix. That era of the game. And then I kind of went back to it when Kaladesh came out. And then I stopped. And now I'm back. It's a very enjoyable game, though. Like I would genuinely recommend it to people. It is. No, I think I'd still recommend it to people because I'm thinking of the context of like playing Commander, which Commander is a lot of fun, but it is a very social activity. At least when I play it. Like half the time we'll just talk about stuff and then be like, wait, whose turn is it? It's typically how our games go. So, yeah. I need to remember that I'm streaming and I'm not just normally playing this game. My fault. I was like so just in the zone, just fucking vibing, and then I'm like, oh wait, yeah, shit, I forget that I'm streaming. God, what else can I talk about? Yeah, I think it's raining. Can't tell if that's near the game. I'm gonna take off my headphones real quick. Nope, it's raining. Oh, so satisfying. Oh, you know what? Actually, let me make this more immersive for all of us. It is midnight. Oh, yeah. Ow. I like this board because it has lights. The school is like, you can tell the school is just very California. Because at least like in my high school, it was an open, honestly, all of my schools are very open campuses that I've been to. My elementary school is very open. My junior high is very open. My high school is very open. College, kind of not. Yeah, I'd say the college is not that open compared to the high school and junior high that I went to. And it's like, yeah, so much of this just reminds me of it. And it was so funny too, like watching old, not even old, but just like watching a lot of, you know, like high school stuff when I was a kid, like Sky High, or just like, I think Power Rangers Samurai had an episode where they were like, it was a kind of popular clip where it was like one of those things. It was like a bunch of emojis in the town. It's like, watch how high school kids stands up to bully. And it's that one scene from like Power Rangers Samurai where it's the Red Ranger, and they're like the two bullies that just are like tossing this kid's like fucking stick bug or bug back and forth in like a container or something. But it was like a very close, like that kind of high school. I always thought those were just fake. And I know it's the complete opposite for everyone else, where they're like, what the fuck do you mean there's such thing as open schools? It's like, yeah, it's just kind of most of Southern California. Like, there's obviously obviously exceptions, but at least around where I am, which, not to dox myself, but I'll just say Southern California, that most of the schools here are just that. Which I will say was definitely pretty. It was nice. You know, the thought of, you know, needing to actually be in a cafeteria is disgusting. I'm so glad that was just never the case for me. I gotta eat outside. It was basically just having picnics every day. It was fucking lit. Ow, my shin. In game. But yeah. I'd like to see an eyebrow. I'll go around the school. I won't just keep hitting this spot for 20 fucking minutes. Can we go up here? Ow. We'll go up here. Don't know why all these lights are on. Yeah, like there. I'm trying to think if there were kind of areas like this, where it's like kind of like a bench with a bunch with like trees around them. Not really. I mean, okay, honestly, yeah, it's the palm trees that really make this clear. Like, okay, yeah, no, this is just a fucking Southern California school. It's giving Bay Area. I don't live in the Bay Area. I have a friend who does, and I feel like they'd agree. Although maybe not. Shout out, Christina. Go down here. I mean, this area is kind of cooked. Because at least, okay, actually, I'm not going to describe what my basketball courts are like, because I'm pretty sure that would actually just dox me. They weren't like this, though. My junior high, though, they were. But I'm pretty sure that it says that this is a high school. There's a pretty cool thing I can hit. It's up here. I'll go back up here. But yeah, I mean, that's basically all of my updates. Christmas was good. I'm in some PJs that I got, and an Avenged Sevenfold shirt that I got. It's pretty fucking sick. There's a way to, like, glitch down here. I did it once, and I screen recorded it. I don't think I could do it again. Epic failure. That was not an epic win. It was also not an epic win. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna hit this because I can't see shit. That's fucking awesome. Oh shit. Didn't realize the pole was there. But yeah. So, I've been doing pretty good, I'd say. I'm not gonna say that I'm necessarily excited for the new year. I think I'm definitely anxious about it more than anything. But I sure as fuck know I'm not the only one. And that gives me even just like a tiny bit of comfort. Oh, I was hoping that like do a revert. That'd be fucking sick. Can I hit this? Ah, fuck. The body physics in this game are pretty funny. Ow. Yeah, that's what that. Can I do this? No. Oh, I just need to be able. That was such a lowercase no. My goodness. Then, oop. Ow, ow. That shit hurt, dude. We did have lockers like that too, where they were just kind of like outside of classrooms that were like this. But we didn't really have that much, and I didn't really know like anyone that got a locker from the school. There were like a few people. But to be fair, I suspect that was because people that were doing that were in more like advanced classes, like taking a bunch of AP stuff. I took like one AP course teacher was kind of chill, but I wasn't that into the course itself. I kind of just took it because my friend was taking it. I was like, yeah, sure, we can just copy off each other. Oh, this cat's gonna be fucking with this box, I think. I don't know if you guys can hear her, but I put a box out here. Very cute. So yeah, what was I saying before I keep cutting myself off? Because I probably have undiagnosed ADHD. I don't remember. But yeah, updates. Anxious but good. Hoping to start the Final Fantasy Pixel series sometime this month. I don't fucking know. And yeah, it's that if Session is on sale and you like skateboarding games, you pick it up. The controls are very nice. I think I talked about this before. I did a short little stream of me hitting something. That could have been cool. That was kind of ass. That was super ass. But each stick control. Yeah, my cat's fucking this up. Hold on. Off the box, kitty. I had to put a little pillow over it. And hopefully it does something. I don't know. Probably won't, but it's what it is. Fucking okay. Now I got even more lost of what I was talking about before. Session. That's right. Yeah. Where each joystick controls a foot of the board. Pretty satisfying. I haven't really done like anything with the campaign in this game because they ask you to do like very specific tricks and I can't be bothered. Like most of the normal flip, like laser flip, right? Yeah. And is this a tray flip? No. Tray flip is that. Yeah. Kickflip. No. Kickflip and then kickflip. Yeah, okay. So it's like I'm getting there, but God, I hope that they put the skate games on here. I don't even know what that skate game is up to. Like, I'm pretty sure December was like the month where they were adding like the dark slides and shit, and like, you know, actually putting in features that were in other games that they just didn't put in. But beats me. Game Awards. Those happened. There's a few games that I'm excited for. Fate of the Old Republic, that's gonna be sick when it comes out in like 2029. We like desperately need an actual Star Wars RPG on modern hardware. It would be so fucking sick. I guess when I say Star Wars RPG, it's like, yeah, we have the Fallen Order games, and what was it, Outlaws? I heard people said it was a pretty decent game after, you know, the first couple weeks. But like, I mean like a game where you can actually properly customize your character. It'll be like a Sith or a Jedi or something like that. I think would be witty friggin' sweet. So, yeah. God, there's another game that I really liked that's coming out this year that I might do a playthrough of. Did I wishlist it? I don't think I did. It's called Dumb Never Dies. It looked like Lollipop Chainsaw, I think is the name of the game. I think it was made by some of the same people that worked on that, but I could be just completely wrong. Let me go to I'm on the app right now. Yeah, that game looked cool. Divinity looked sick, although I am kind of hoping that Larian wakes the fuck up from that AI stuff. I was also kind of disappointed with Expedition 33 and all that stuff as well. That was kind of just like, ooh, man. With the placeholder being used, which is like, at a certain point, like, I get it. The time, specifically of 2022, a lot of people are using AI. They should have. Myself included. Some of my friends included. Found out, I was like, oh, yeah, I don't want to do that. So, but it was still kind of disappointing to hear about that. Okay, what was it called? I just said the name. Dumb Never Dies. Right? No, I need to go to Twitter because I bookmarked it. I don't think it's on the store page. Okay, scroll. Gotta keep scrolling. Stupid Never Dies, that's what it's called. Is it on? I wanna actually like save it if it's on here. No, it's not. Yeah, that looks pretty interesting. There are a few other indie games. Or, well, I don't know if that's an indie game, but there are a few other games that look kind of cool. I mean, I am definitely, biased towards Expedition 33. It is one of my favorite games of all time. So I'm not surprised it's swept with a lot of awards, although, at the end of the day, I don't think any of it matters. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really think that when Astrobot won Game of the Year either, which pissed a lot of people off. It's like, yeah, some games should have, I think, maybe won other things. I've always kind of seen it more as like, yeah, if you get nominated, if you see a game that's nominated, you should probably play it. It's like they were in the conversation of being the game of that year that represents what this means. And I mean, I do think it needs to be mentioned that art is heavily subjective. And that gets especially tricky with a lot of awards in that department, with a panel of judges that, try as they might to be very neutral. I feel like it's just kind of impossible when it comes to like any form of art. Right? It's like, yeah, Expedition 33 is one of my favorite games of all time. But some might play it and think it's absolute dog shit. And it's like, yeah, that's how art typically is. I mean, one of my favorite bands of all time is like Dragon Force. I've seen them live. I have several of their DVDs. I fucking love their music. But if someone says they're dog shit, I'm like, yeah, no, it's fair to have that opinion. So it was kind of insane seeing just the insane amount of backlash that the game was getting during and after those awards. Just like, wow, that's okay. But at the same time, I understand, the negative feelings about AI. I myself have them. So I do definitely get where it comes from. But yeah. I'm trying to think what else I could talk about. So I'd like to just keep streaming for like a few more minutes before I start getting ready for bed. I don't know. Burp. Ow, that shit burned. I'm gonna drink water. I did not need to say like any of that. Sorry. Oh man, okay, that actually hurt my throat. I might actually just go like now. I don't know. What is thought I heard someone. What a shit way to end the stream. You burp so hard that your throat ends up hurting. That's great. You know what? Actually, that's a great way to start the year. It's unique to myself. I'll cheers to that. No, it's 37 minutes and I can't puss out now. I have to at least make the 41 mark. Yeah. I hope you guys, you know, whoever's watching this, if anyone watches this, is able to have a resolution and stick to it. And if not, hey, there's always next year. That's what I say every year. I'll be like, damn. I mean, I did that quite literally this year, where I said, you know, damn, 2026, I already fucked it up. Hey, 2027 is gonna be my year for real. I think I've been doing that for like 4 years straight on social media now. It will never not be hilarious. So, yeah. But I wish everyone whether that prosperity is through actual money or emotionally, mentally, physically, physical health, mental health, all that stuff. And yeah, go play Magic the Gathering or like watch a Commander show. I recommend Shuffle Up and Play. It's for like the most, for game nights. I'm personally a bigger fan of Shuffle Up and Play, but game nights is also really fun. You also just like have it on in the background. Tune out, come back 30 minutes in, see a bunch of bullshit, and go like, whoa. Another one, Meaty Magic. That's my personal pick. The thumbnails are very questionable, I'll say that much, but goddamn, it's some of the most funny shit. To me, at least. Video-wise. I think the last one I watched was where they played like a Left 4 Dead themed mode, which was pretty interesting. It'd be sick to do with people. So, yeah. You know what? That was a sick trick to end. That kind of sucked, but whatever. Sick trick to end on. So, I don't know. Next time I'll stream. It'll probably be sometime this month. Maybe just to give some more updates or just to talk absent-mindedly into the camera, or to the monitor. But until then, I hope you all have a great start of your year. Remember, we're all on a fresh slate. Merry